Welcome to Global Defense Zone, the home of powerful military insights, where we take you deep inside the world's most advanced weapons of war. And today we are unlocking the secrets of the mightiest warship ever built, the USS Gerald R. Ford, America's ultimate symbol of naval dominance and technological supremacy. A $13 billion floating city that represents not only the pride of the U.S. Navy but also the future of aircraft carrier warfare. So before we dive into the heart of this extraordinary vessel, make sure you hit the like button, subscribe to Global Defense Zone, and share this video so more defense enthusiasts can discover the incredible power that defines the United States Navy. Imagine standing on the deck of a ship longer than 3 football fields, towering above the ocean with a displacement of more than 100,000 tons, powered by twin nuclear reactors that give it virtually unlimited range and the ability to sail the world's oceans for decades without refueling. This is not just a ship, it is a floating fortress designed to project power anywhere on Earth, capable of launching over 160 sorties per day with state-of-the-art aircraft like the F/A-18 Super Hornet, the F-35C Lightning II, EA-18G Growlers, and MH-60 Seahawk helicopters, and with the introduction of revolutionary technologies such as the Electromagnetic Aircraft Launch System, EMALS, and advanced arresting gear, the Gerald R. Ford is able to launch and recover planes with greater efficiency, less maintenance, and higher sortie generation than the older Nimitz-class carriers it was built to replace. Every inch of this ship screams innovation, from its island superstructure, which is positioned further aft to improve flight deck operations, to its advanced radar and sensor systems that provide unmatched situational awareness, to its automation that allows it to operate with fewer crew members while still maintaining maximum combat effectiveness. In fact, where a Nimitz-class carrier required nearly 3,200 sailors just for ship operations, the Gerald R. Ford can function with about 2,600, a reduction that saves billions of dollars over the ship's lifetime while also making life more manageable for those serving aboard. Inside, the USS Gerald R. Ford feels like a futuristic city at sea, with everything from advanced living quarters, gyms, cafeterias, and medical facilities, to mission control rooms that resemble those of a space program, each crew member playing their part in keeping this giant machine running flawlessly against the backdrop of the vast ocean, and as waves crash against its hull, the ship remains stable, resilient, and ready for any mission, whether it be humanitarian assistance, power projection, or full-scale warfare. But what makes the Gerald R. Ford truly stand out is its ability to redefine naval warfare, because this ship was not just designed to be a bigger and more expensive carrier, it was designed to integrate seamlessly with the future of American air power, from operating stealth fighters like the F-35C, to supporting drones and next-generation unmanned aircraft, to serving as a hub for electronic warfare, intelligence, and long-range strike missions that can shape the battlefield far beyond the horizon. The ship's nuclear propulsion ensures it can remain deployed for 20 years without refueling, which means the United States can position this warship anywhere in the world's oceans, asserting dominance and deterring adversaries simply by its presence, a true embodiment of the phrase power projection. Let's not forget that building this carrier was not without controversy, with costs soaring past $13 billion and years of delays as engineers struggled to perfect revolutionary systems like EMALS and AAG. But despite the criticism, the USS Gerald R. Ford is now operational and represents a leap forward that no other nation has matched. Because while China's Liaoning and Shandong carriers are modified Soviet-era designs, and while India's INS Vikrant is a proud indigenous carrier, none of them come close to the scale, automation, or sheer technological superiority of the Gerald R. Ford class. Even Russia's aging Admiral Kuznetsov is a relic compared to this American giant, struggling with outdated systems and constant breakdowns, while the Gerald R. Ford sails as a beacon of engineering mastery. This unmatched advantage is exactly why the United States Navy remains the dominant maritime force on Earth, with the Gerald R. Ford at its core, designed to carry the fight to any adversary across the globe. And while critics may argue about cost, What cannot be denied is that this ship provides the U.S. with capabilities that extend far beyond the battlefield, offering deterrence, diplomatic leverage, and humanitarian outreach when disaster strikes, showing that American power can be both destructive and compassionate. Now, think about the future. When drones like the MQ-25 Stingray begin operating from its deck, when F-35CS dominate the skies with stealth and advanced sensors, when hypersonic weapons become part of the carrier strike group arsenal, the Gerald R. Ford will not just be a warship, it will be a command center of the seas, orchestrating complex operations with precision and speed. And this is why the world watches closely whenever this supercarrier sets sail, because its presence alone can shift geopolitical balances and remind allies and adversaries alike of the unmatched strength of the United States Navy. Friends, if you are fascinated by the world's most powerful military technologies and the secrets behind them, then Global Defense Zone is your gateway to exploring these incredible stories. So take a moment right now to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and share it with others who share your passion for defense, because together we are building a community that celebrates knowledge, power, and the innovations that keep our world safe. The USS Gerald R. Ford is not just a warship, it is a promise, a message written across the waves that America will continue to lead the seas, no matter the challenge, no matter the storm, and as the sun sets over the horizon, casting its golden light over this massive nuclear-powered fortress, one truth becomes undeniable: the Gerald R. Ford is the ultimate weapon of naval warfare, the future of aircraft carriers, and the crown jewel of American military power. Thank you for watching Global Defense Zone, where we bring you the most detailed insights into the world of defense technology and military dominance. Don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to our channel, and share this video with your friends, because more incredible content is coming your way. And until next time, stay strong, stay informed, and stay with Global Defense Zone.